I want to speak fluently, confidently, accurately, and fearlessly. But I am scared of grammar. When it comes, I leave all the hopes. It is beyond any limit. It is too tough. If you too think like this, then I have come with a magical way to teach you grammar in an entertaining by creating stories. Hey everyone, I'm DR.ARSHNOOR, an educator, a student success and self-transformation coach. I am on a mission to help at least 1 million people to become a better version of themselves and also to realize their dreams in short time. So I have planned few programs in which I am teaching English, especially the grammar, in the simplest way. Let's start with the present simple tense. So this is day 1 and we are going to start with the present simple tense, which is the most used tense in our daily day-to-day conversation. If you take hold of this tense, you are going to catch English by its neck, as if we catch any bird by its neck, we are having the complete hold of that bird. Similarly, if you want to have expertise in English, just practice this tense as much as you can. So let's start. It is the easiest tense, but it is a bit complicated also. In this tense, we just have to use first form of the verb. It is subject plus first form of the verb plus object. I have divided it into 2 categories. In the first, we, you, they, any plural. We use this formula, that is subject plus first form plus object. Be careful, we don't use is, am and are in this tense. Often I found that students, they get confused with is, am, are, and they unnecessarily use is, am, are in the present simple tense. In that case, they are not able to make correct sentences. So keep in your mind, there is no requirement of is, am, are in this tense. So be free from this side. So it is only subject plus first form plus object. As we know, every sentence has 3 forms, that is affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and third is interrogative sentence. I mean to say that these are the 3 forms of the sentences. So let's start with the affirmative sentence to practice present simple tense. Here, I go to my school daily. I is subject, go is verb, to my school daily, that shows a habitual action by daily in the present simple tense. That goes verbs plus object. Subject, I, go verb, to my school daily, that is the object in this sentence. Second sentence is we work hard. Third, they live near our house. Fourth is you sing very well. See the beauty of these sentences. It is only first form of the verb with I, we, you and they. We haven't used is, am, are anywhere. So be aware. Don't unnecessarily use is, am, are while using first form of the verb plus subject plus object in present simple tense. Now, let's start with the negative sentences. Here we use do not. The abbreviated form of do not is don't. Let's see some examples. I don't like tea. You don't work hard. They don't help others. So we may say that I do not like tea. You don't or do not work hard. They do not or don't help others. Subject plus do not plus first form plus object. Now, the third part, that is interrogative sentence. Here we bring do in the beginning of the sentence. That is do plus subject plus first form plus object. Example, do they belong to Delhi? Do I sing well? Do you live here? Now, how to practice this tense? We have gone with all the three forms of the sentences in this video. So now let's practice in our daily life. The easiest way to practice is to revolve it around yourself. How? You should write 10 to 20 sentences on your daily routine activities. In this way, what will happen? First of all, it will become interesting for you to recall your daily activities, and you will find the missing word vocabulary which is not in your brain, and you can add this word afterwards. Let's start. I get up early in the morning. It may be 5, it may be 6, 7, any time you may write here. I get up early in the morning. I brush my teeth and take bath. Then I take my breakfast and get ready for my school, college or office. Then I go to my school, college or office by scooter, car or bus. You can keep on adding these sentences. In this way, you can find that you are able to make more than 20 sentences effortlessly. So, as I'm going to give the fifth sentence in this category, I attend 0 period of prayer in my school, then start with my classes, first period, second period, third period. See how many sentences can you make by this, and also you will be able to find new vocabulary words for these activities. Isn't it interesting? So must send us your comments in our comment box. Thank you for watching. Hello dear all. Hope you liked our first day video and have practiced on that properly. Let's have continuation to present simple tense in the second category. We are working on present simple tense or present indefinite tense, and in the first day video, we worked on the first, second and third person plural. Now, today's video is about third person singular. So this is a basic difference between present simple tense two categories. That in the first category, we use subject plus first form and object only. In this category, we are using additional SES with the first form of the verb. You just have to keep this thing in your mind to keep hold of this tense. So this is the main hitch, that why the people are getting confused while using this tense. Often I have seen the people using SES with I belongs to. So that goes wrong. That's the reason I have made these two videos separately, to avoid any type of the confusion for the students. Now let's start. I'm giving the formula for third person singular: subject plus first form of the verb plus SES plus object. So the third person singular is he, she, it, any name or any singular. Here we can consider these he, she, it or any singular as alone and weak. So they need help. Therefore, we support them by SES. I guess this is an interesting way to keep in your mind the uses of SES with third person singular. Again, as we know that the sentence has three parts. So the affirmative sentence, the first part of the sentence, in present simple tense with the third person singular, we can quote some examples. She goes for a morning walk daily. Daily, every day, that is a habitual action, the specialty of present simple tense, that this action is done every day. She go plus es, that is for the third person singular, we use es with o. She goes for a morning walk daily. She is subject, goes, goes, that becomes verb first form plus es. For a morning walk daily, that is object. Second sentence, my brother loves to collect coins. My brother is a subject, loves, love plus s is a verb, to collect coins, that is object. Mehtab loves gardening. My father likes reading books. So all these four sentences we are using s or es with first form of the verb, that is mandatory in the case of third form, third person singular. So just keep in your mind that it is only the third person singular where we have to use ses. Do not use ses with I, we, you, they and plural. Again, in this tense also, avoid using ismr because this is not used in the present simple tense. So stay away from this. And if when you're practicing this, you may write at the top of your copy and cross it by writing ismr and just circle it or cross it so that you should avoid any confusion while using it. Now come with the negative tense. Subject plus does not plus first form plus object. Here you have to be very attentive. We do not use s again after does. So be careful about this. As I'm giving some example, he does not play chess. Does not, then play. We do not use s with play again. We can write in the abbreviated form also, he doesn't play chess. Gardener does not allow to pluck flowers from the garden. Gardener does not allow anyone to pluck flowers from the garden. Neeta does not drive fast. Neeta does not drive fast. So we use does, then do not use es again. So this is the only thing you will have to keep in your mind. Now come with the interrogative sentence. Does will come in the beginning as we did in the previous video, do. Does plus subject plus first form plus object. Does she behave well? Does comes in the beginning. She becomes subject, behave. So here again we haven't used as again. Does she behave well? Does your mother work in a school? Does your sister help you in kitchen? These are good examples to recall this tense properly. When we use does, then do not use se and as with the verb again. So only this thing you have to keep in your mind, and one thing more. With I, we, you, they, we do not use ses. Often the people get confused with this. If you distinguish this minor difference between both the categories, you will never find any problem while using this tense properly. Now, to practice this tense, we can make some sentences for the daily routine with any person of your choice or the whom you love. It may be your father, mother, it may be your sister, sibling, or maybe your dog even. So whom do you love, whom you feel interesting, you may use some of the sentences. If I would start with my mother. My mother gets up early in the morning. She takes bath, brushes her teeth, Gets up early in the morning, get plus S. Then she brushes her teeth, brush ES, her teeth, and takes bath. We can use bathe also, bathes. Instead of take bath, bathes, BATHES, bathes. Then she worships the God, or she prays for some time, or she spends some time while doing prayer. So this will become a bit complex sentences, so you should use simple sentences. She worships the God. Then you can add few more sentences. She cooks food. To make it more impressive, she cooks delicious food. So once you have hold on this tense, you may use some adjective with the sentences in the sentences where you require. In this way, you will not only be able to become proficient in this tense, but along with that, you will learn many vocabulary words. So I am waiting for your response. Just comment us in the comment box so that I should be able to understand that what you require more to understand in this tense, and I should be able to help you. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Hello dear all. Welcome to my channel, DR.ARSHNOOR's English Planet. Today I am going to discuss about the uses of has and have, which always remained a big challenge for everyone. And I have brought an easy solution for you. We usually use has and have in present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. Today I am going to discuss about present perfect tense in this video. Let's first have a look on the difference between has and have. Have is used with I, we, you, they, and any plural. I is considered to be a plural also. Has is used with he, she, it, any name or singular. It is third person singular. I is first person, we is first person, you second person, they plural third person. So here we use have, and with third person singular, he, she, it, any name or singular, we use has. Present perfect tense gives us information of completion of any work that has recently completed, but no time is mentioned there. It's very important. I'll discuss in another video the difference between present perfect and past indefinite tense. In present perfect tense, we do not mention any time. As I have finished my work, I'm telling that immediately after finishing my homework or my work. Second, she has paid her pending fee. No time is mentioned there. Second, uses of has and have, where the words like already, just now, so far, recently, and frequently, often, as yet, till now, we use has and have. I'm giving some examples for this. I have recently completed my degree. No time is mentioned there. He has not come so far. Ram saw him just now. Geeta has already deposited her fees. He has not reached her home yet. So all these sentences are indicating the time which is not clearly mentioned. That is recently. Third uses of has and have is when anything that happened in the past but still present. For example, science has given us many advantages. Second, nature has blessed us with numerous boons. So all these things have happened in the past but still existing now. Fourth uses of has and have when any action of the past where time is not mentioned. Sachin has made many centuries. I have read many novels. She has written many books. No time is mentioned. Now in the negative form, we use subject plus has not or have not with third form of the verb plus object. Here, she has not reached her home yet. Yet means till now. They have not applied for a loan. Till now or yet. Then interrogative use of the tense. Here we will use has or have in the beginning, then the subject, then the third form of the verb. For example, have you ever met her? Has dog bitten you? So these are some of the examples by which I have tried to clarify the uses of has and have in an easier form. Hope you understand. I'm giving you an exercise with this in the description box. Do not forget to see that and must comment me in the comment box that what you want next. Hello dear all, welcome to my channel DR.ARSHNOOR's English Planet. Today we are going to discuss about one of the most important tenses, that is past simple tense, and people often get confused while using this because here we have to use past simple tense with second form of the verb. Second form of the verb is not used anywhere else than in this tense. This tense gives us information about any happening, incident or event of the past. It is similarly used for all the persons, that is, there is no difference, no confusion with any person like I, we, you, they, he, she, it, any name, singular or plural. So it is used in the same form, that is subject plus second form of the verb plus object. So I'm going to explain some of the ways how it is to be used. Let's start with affirmative sentences first. When the recent past is mentioned in any incident or action, subject plus second form of the verb and object is used. For example, it rained heavily yesterday. Second, I met one of my old friends last Sunday in a party. Third, Babita lost her mobile last evening. We watched a movie a day before yesterday. Then let's have practice on negative sentences. In the negative sentences, we use did, not, and we use first form of the verb after that. And the formula would be subject plus did not plus first form plus object. Once did is used, then only first form is to be used. Don't use second form again. For example, She did not take her breakfast today. Second, Rohit did not help me last week. Sangeeta did not tell a lie yesterday. I didn't board my train in the morning today. That's why I'm here. So, while using past simple tense, we usually mention the time. Then the second form would be past habit. Any habitual action of the past is indicated by using this tense. For example, we studied hard before our exams. I played piano in my childhood and my teacher trained me for that. We visited the lake in our city every Sunday when I was living there. So in these sentences, the habitual action is mentioned, which we used to do every day or we usually did in our past. Then for the historical events, any incidents, events which are indicating history, that will be told in this tense. For example, India got independence in 1947. Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place in 1919. Fourth uses of this tense could be when we are especially using since as an adverb. I'm giving some examples here. First example is, my mother-in-law has been staying with us since she suffered a heart stroke. See, dear students, so we are using two tenses together. First is present perfect continuous tense and second is past simple tense. So past simple tense is the second part of this sentence. My mother-in-law has been staying with us. So this is present perfect continuous tense. But this is added with past simple tense. So it shows that it started in the past and still it is continued. My mother-in-law has been staying with us since she suffered a heart stroke. That she has been staying since then. The next sentence could be, it is more than 5 years since we met. The most interesting part of this tense is storytelling. You can practice this tense more and more by reading stories and by telling stories also. So enjoy this tense, practice more and more, and if you like our videos, do not forget to subscribe our channel and sharing these videos. Must comment in the comment box about this video.